because he's a bit mentally fragile anyway. So, with me, with this fight, I plan on retiring this guy. I plan on giving him that much of a beating that he doesn't think he's that guy anymore. So, he's already got them doubts. I'm going to cement them and retire him.
Regis Prograis said he hopes that one day that he can fight the clown TEOFIMO Lopez. I guess given the comments, it's a lot of people that want to get at TEOFIMO Lopez. But Josh Taylor says, don't worry, I'm going to decapitate him. And Josh Taylor, he's been talking, he's saying he really believes that he's going to retire him. He said he's going to beat him so bad that he's going to question himself and he's going to go into some mental breakdown to never return. And you know what? He's not telling too much far from the truth. I really don't see, for one, I don't think that TEOFIMO Lopez is mentally ready for this fight. I don't think that he's physically ready for this fight. And I just never seen him beating Josh Taylor, even when his head was screwed on right. So he's really behind the gun now. And I would have to agree with him. I think that this will be the fight that retires TEOFIMO Lopez. I strongly believe that. If he walk away with a victory, it would be because of some miracle. But one thing that I do know is I don't know how he think that he could fare a chance against Josh Taylor, given the fact that he didn't even want smoke with Devin Haney. And in my eyes, Josh Taylor is a way better fighter than Devin Haney. In my eyes, other people might feel different, you know what I'm saying? But to me, it's no question that Josh Taylor is a superior fighter between the two, which goes back to something that TEOFIMO Lopez has been complaining about. Now, we already talked about the attention that he claimed that he wasn't getting with ESPN. We have already brought up the fact that, he was cast in Creed 3. That would have been a great promotional tool for you, but for some reason you was cut out or recast or whatever and whatnot. We got no answers to that. But this is also the most important thing. If you felt some kind of way about the attention that Devin Haney was getting because of A, B, and C, it was a point in time where you agreed with Senior, with Devin Haney's father, Bill Haney, that you were going to fight Devin Haney. And as a matter of fact, you shook on it. So this is the thing. If you feel like these guys are getting all this attention, these guys are getting all this clout, go about it the same way that you went about Lomachenko. Lomachenko had a whole lot of clout. Everybody was talking about Lomachenko this and Lomachenko that. What did you do? You went and took the thunder from him. Okay? You could do the same thing with Devin Haney. If you feel like Devin Haney is all this and Devin Haney ain't that and blase splee, you could have kept your word and fight him. As a matter of fact, that's actually how TEOFIMO Lopez ended up on the Dup Chronicles. That's when I finally just had to give it up and just tell the truth, being a fan of him or not. And speaking of the Dup Chronicles, I'm going to leave the link below so you guys can go ahead and watch that. But, if Devin Haney got the thunder, go ahead and take it from him. See, if you think that all this support is coming through these certain fighters or these demographic of fighters, why don't you go after those fighters? Why don't you go and take their thunder? Why don't you go upset the apple cart? Okay? Why don't you go ahead and let people know where the attention really should be? See, the problem is people see is the people that you got to go through to get that recognition you don't want to go through. But you can easily go through Devin Haney. But you, Lomachenko, Kambosos, all three of y'all tried your best to avoid Devin Haney. And two of y'all was successful in doing it. But all three of y'all have avoided him. And the fact he's got to where he's at now, number one, he went behind enemy lines twice. He went to Australia twice. He chased you guys around. He took a low ball offer. You know what I'm saying? He was going in a country where he was going to be out of favor, out of pocket, and the whole nine. So wouldn't you think any recognition that he's getting or any clout that he's getting, don't you think he earned it? I mean, that's the crazy part. You're complaining about him getting something that he obviously earned and had to work hard for. And he wanted to fight you, just like he wanted to fight Lomachenko, just like he wanted to fight Kambosos. He never turned down the fight, but you turned down the fight with him. Right after you promised Bill Haney that you was going to fight him, you did an interview 2 days later, say, nah, you know what? I thought about it. Scratch that. I'm not giving these guys a shot. I'm not passing the ball to them. This is my Kobe year. I'm going to do my thing. You remember that? So now all of a sudden, Devin Haney went the hard way around, because that's exactly what he did. He cleaned up the situation and the mess that you and Lomachenko left with that franchise champion crap, you, Mauricio Suleiman, and all that crap. He cleaned that up, only to come back around and you getting mad because he chased the dudes and tried to fight all the people who tried to avoid him. He went behind enemy lines. He took a low pay cut. Everybody was talking shit. Everybody was calling him email champ. He stayed down and stayed true and rose to the top, and you're mad because he getting recognized for it? That's weird, bro. But you can go steal his thunder. You can go steal it. But he got Josh Taylor coming up, and this is the thing. I won't think that he will make it past a Josh Taylor at the end of the day. A focused Teofimo Lopez, man, the kid's unbelievable. Can't nobody fuck with him. But even during that state, it was a stretch to beat a Josh Taylor, man. So it's going to be a hella interesting fight because I don't see no way, shape, form, or fashion of any kind of possibility that you could even pull this off. And I would love to see what kind of display the Tartan Tornado puts on for that night because I am a fan and I do look forward to it. But then again, that's my thoughts on this. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm out.